We have a big problem right now, and that is fraud. And we know that fraud has been a problem, but now we have a new type of fraud, and that is postboard fraud. So my company has been scammed firsthand, okay, or attempted to be scammed many other times, plenty of times in just the last few months, and successfully twice. And I'm gonna make a separate video on a shipment that was double brokered, but today I am specifically going to talk about the more alarming issue, in my opinion, and that is the postboard fraud. So a couple of weeks ago, we started receiving calls. So carriers were calling in on loads. We were trying to find them, but we couldn't find them in our TMS. So I'm going to give you guys some of those examples here in just a second. But after we couldn't find them in the TMS, we asked them, hey, where do you see them posted? And they told us truckstop.com. So we checked it out. We looked for them, and lo and behold, we see a bunch of postings that are not ours. And in the notes, it says, to book this load, email robert@landstarbcm.com, which you can see right here. Now, I don't know if anybody fell for this. Maybe they did, who knows? I hope not. But time will tell. We'll see in the next few weeks if we start getting invoices from carriers for these loads that obviously were not ours. Now, I hope nobody was dumb enough to take a league load, though, from a person with a Landstar BCM email. But again, we'll see. So how does this work? What was the carrier really trying to be able to do? What were they trying to get away with here? So I'm going to tell you what I think the goal was here. So they probably saw a posting from another broker offering the same lane. So they posted up with more money behind it because it's not real. They're never going to pay it. Except they aren't posting on their own account. They're posting on our account, League's account. So the price doesn't matter to them. Again, they're not going to be paying the carrier. They book the carrier with that Landstar BCM email and RMC, of course, and then they call the original broker who has that load posted and they take that freight. All right. So then once they finally deliver, the real carrier delivers the load, who gets paid? Well, the real broker is going to pay the person that they gave it to, which is that fake person impersonating us. And then who gets the bill for the real carrier? Oh, well, that would be us. That would be League's MC that was used. And so that's great. How did they log in? I have no idea. I reached out to TruckStop by phone and I was on hold for more than an hour before I requested a call back from that automated system. I also tried to reach out to them in chat, but that was down. But I did finally receive a call back about 8 hours later, which is entirely too long when you're going through something like fraud. So we changed all of our passwords immediately. Email passwords, login passwords, everything until we heard back from support. However, we're not alone in this. So on X, aka Twitter, Freight Caviar posted up a picture that you can see here, and the post reads, hackers are sending these fake phishing emails impersonating DAT to phish for carriers' DAT login information. And what do you guys think that they're going to do with this? Obviously, they're going to be impersonating that brokerage, and they're going to be using it to post freight that they are never going to pay for. There's an old joke. It goes like this. A man asks another man who's a writer, what type of writing pays best? The writer thinks for a second, and then he says, ransom notes. So 2023 has been a bloodbath in trucking. We all know that. Fraud is the last thing that we needed. We already have the regular type of fraud, but now we have this postboard fraud. Change your passwords regularly. Be careful, be safe, and be skeptical. And for free freight broker training, go to ican'tremember.com. Good luck, guys. Goodbye.